Just gonna look away. Ace of Cups.
We just got that. The last location, Ace of Cups.
That's the first pull.
Whoever this is that's in here talking to me, can you give me your name?
Page of Pentacles.
So we have the Ace of Cups and the Page of Pentacles.
Oh, actually, wait. The Ace of Cups is reversed. The Page of Pentacles is upright.
Whoa, dude. Me.
Yes, you, please. Is that who I hear moving around?
The Ten of Cups reversed.
Okay, I have to research this. Right now, I am doing a paranormal investigation at a place called the Demon's Dollhouse in San Antonio, Texas. We had been here before. I just did a tarot card pull, past, present, and future. The first card is Ace of Cups reversed. The second card is Page of Pentacles upright. And the third card is Ten of Cups reversed. What does this mean? Oh,
No.
guys.
Is it bad?
I don't like when you do this, man.
Listen, that's a powerful and unsettling spread, especially in the context of a paranormal investigation. And in particular, in a place with a charged presence inside.
My device said darkness as you were reading that.
His device just said darkness.
This is so negative.
Okay, here we go. The Ace of Cups reversed. Emotional blockage, repressed energy, or a warning of spiritual deception. In the context of this location, this could symbolize a false sense of emotional safety, or a manipulation of empathy or trust.
Dude, that is what happened to Wyatt.
That's exactly what happened to Wyatt. It suggests that the entity may have already been attempting to influence emotions, drawing people in through false emotional resonance, possibly appearing benign or needy at first. This card reversed can also imply that something was not properly cleansed or closed off. After the last visit!
Guys, holy dude, my whole body, look at this.
Wyatt, do you hear that? There's a reason why you wanted to come back. Something is telling you that you came back for a specific reason.
And think about, too, it said, like, you know, it pretends to be nice and connects with people through fake emotions. That is the story of the majority of the most famous dolls in this house.
Listen, emotional or spiritual energy might still be lingering or festering. Perhaps yours or someone else's from a prior encounter.
Wait a minute, think about this. What if Sam, whatever's in him, kind of leached some of it onto Wyatt?
Maybe.
And has been there since.
Wyatt, did you just randomly want to come back here, or did you feel like you had to?
It was more of just like it popped into my head out of nowhere. I just kept thinking about it for like 2 days straight.
That's weird. Okay, number 2. Page of Pentacles upright. Focus, curiosity, beginnings, and manifestation. This card is almost like a green light. It shows that you are actively trying to learn, investigate, or ground your energy, and possibly make contact with something unknown in a structured, observant way. It also represents youthful energy being drawn into something serious, which can be dangerous if not fully prepared. This page can also imply something is watching or learning from you right now, possibly the entity itself, observing your methods, tools, or intentions. It is not passive. It's curious, maybe even mimicking. We were told earlier from the caretakers
That they caught on camera what they think is a mimic. The woman was being mimicked.
Yeah.
The little kid being mimicked. Also, there was that painting of the goat. Through the reflection of the Annabelle doll case, you could see a goat's head, like half of its head. You could see its horn and everything.
Yeah. You okay?
Oh, that just gave me the chills hella bad.
What happened?
I heard what sounded like movement on the stairs, and then I heard 2 pounds, like 2 bangs on the wall towards the living room. I swear to Christ, the whole energy in this house just came alive. I could feel it hit me. It's still doing it, dude.
Are you okay?
So far, as soon as you started talking about that.
Are you ready to hear the third card?
You were also just explaining the mimic, right? Despair. Dude, my device is dark. Can you hear what we're saying? Can you hear them? You were talking about the mimic and how it copied one of the caretakers here. That entity, whatever was captured that looks like the goat child, has to be that mimic, because how else would it copy an image that was created, you know?
Here we go. go. Number 3, Ten of Cups reversed. This is a warning card. It often shows up when what appears whole or peaceful is actually fractured or disturbed beneath the surface. In a haunted or paranormally active setting, this could point to spiritual disharmony or attachment. Something may try to follow or join someone afterward. Illusion of closure or peace. Don't be fooled if everything seems quiet by the end of the night. Energetic infiltration. This card often points to disruption in core energy, your personal life, home, or team dynamic. It's a cue to cleanse, protect, or avoid complacency. What this might mean for your night. This is all of the cards. You may be revisiting energy that's more deceptive or emotionally manipulative than it appears. Your current methods, Page of Pentacles, are solid, but something may be observing or reacting to your efforts. The night could end with a false sense of closure or an unrecognized energetic hitchhiker. Be careful. Someone may carry something home.
That is not funny.
Wyatt, do you remember after this location the first time, things were just not going good for you?
No. My device, again, some more negativity. Sorry to interrupt, it just said anguish.
No
What, this device?
I've got nothing but negativity, and those cards were the biggest, written in bold letters, warning I think I have ever heard.
I got an idea. We pull one more card for Wyatt to see if he's in danger or not.
Okay.
We're here to try to find out who this puppet master is, or if Sam is the puppet master, but also to see if we're able to completely trap it in some way so that it can't follow any of us home, mainly Wyatt. I think it's targeting Wyatt.
I hear you getting closer to me. Do you understand what's happening here? Can you see what we're doing already? We were just told that you might be watching.
There's a full moon.
Holy Dude, what does that mean?
Wyatt?
The odds in that.
My device said, "We're all good," right before you flipped that.
I just pulled the moon.
No way. If you can hear my voice and you can hear my friends, and you understand what we're doing here, can you please make a loud noise? Can you show me that you're here?
Dude, we all do that.
Okay.
The moon.
I can't believe that the cards literally just warned us. Like, when we came here the first time, we didn't have that much of an understanding about, like...
Dude, this is serious. That's a serious escalation. The moon upright core meaning, illusion, deception, possession, psychic influence, hidden truths, spiritual fog, the subconscious being manipulated, danger through confusion, distortion of reality, or influence by dark forces. Whoa, alone in the building, possibly being targeted. This card is a red flag. It often appears when someone is not seeing reality clearly, either due to fear, spiritual interference, or manipulation by a dark force. The moon suggests that someone is being physically manipulated or puppeted. Puppet master! Which eerily aligns with the entity here in this home.
My device just said, "I know you."
Whoa! His device just said, "I know you."
Oh, dude, not good, not good. This is not good, man.
Can you tell me your name? Do I know you?
They may feel things that aren't their own, emotions, impulses, or even thoughts that don't sound like them. I think they're talking about Wyatt right now in this place alone. They may not be able to trust what they're seeing or feeling. Distorted perceptions, hallucinations, voices, or misleading signs are all possible under this card's influence. The moon is a long shadow cast over your entire investigation. This isn't a one-off warning. This card can linger. Here's what it could mean for the group. Physical vulnerability increases throughout the nights. Mimicking voices or false apparitions, especially ones that prey on guilt, fear, or grief.
Whoa.
You will experience dreams, sleep disturbances, or intrusive thoughts.
Dude, that is even more unnerving because we're playing. Planning on sleeping upstairs. It just moved again.
Okay, listen. This is telling us that if somebody had already been possessed or felt that this entity did something weird to them, get them out of the building immediately if they start acting weird. Dude, this is insane because this is exactly what happened the first time.
How's he feeling right now?
He's okay, but he's already kind of feeling weird. Oh my god, shut! I didn't even read this. Even if they say they are fine, that could be the entity talking.
Huh?
You're kidding. This is crazy. Do not challenge this entity directly right now. Acknowledge its presence. Affirm your authority and collective protection, not fear. Dude?
Alright.
Dude, this is insane.
I know that there is an entity present in this house. I think I know what you are, but all I... This is cursed land. But you cannot harm me. You cannot attach yourself to me or any of my friends. I am acknowledging your presence. I understand that you're here, and you have a lot of energy connected to this house. I was gonna say earlier too, we didn't have that much of an understanding about like how spirits or entities are so capable of attaching themselves to different ways. And what happened to me the first time was crazy. It was intense. And I can already tell by the feeling in this house. I don't know if it's bad. Yep. I don't know if it's because he's back, or if whatever it was never really left. But it is off. There is something wrong in here.
Wyatt,
Yeah.
how would you feel if you were to go upstairs with Sam and do an EVP?
I'm down to give it a shot. Let me see if they'll answer me if I ask about going up there. Sam, if this is you, or the entity attached to this doll, would you like to go back upstairs where you used to be? I hear you. There's someone literally right behind me. If this is a different entity, is it okay if I take this doll back upstairs? Try to have a conversation with you real quick?
You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put my phone in airplane mode. Fully on airplane mode. I'm gonna turn on this device. Maybe we can get something speaking to us from the inside.
I was asking about going upstairs and the response I got was painful.
If you can hear us from the inside, clearly our friend is in there alone. Would you like to let us know what you see? Or maybe how you feel about him being in there alone? Several.
Alright, Sam. You ready to go back
You
up?
mean there are several entities, several spirits inside right now? Are y'all witnessing our friend being there by himself?
I'm making my way upstairs. I'm bringing Sam with me. Why did I say mistake?
Mistake.
Okay, if that's a mistake, will you knock if that's a bad idea? I just stopped right here next to this new device. I'm going to go ahead and explain it real quick. What it does is uses LiDAR to map this area in 3D, and it will display any anomalies that show up that aren't already mapped in the environment. I like the lights.
Is our friend in danger in there? Can you tell us that?
Okay, I made it to the stairs. Are you up there? Oh my god, this is so freaky. Alright, Sam. Move on.
Keep us updated. What's going on?
I just got to the top. I am upstairs. I brought Sam with me. I put him in the chair. I do have the EVP recorder. I'm not going to start it just yet. I'm going to find out if I can get any more information from him real quick. It's crazy that the tarot card reading that you did said, like, don't be worried.
The loft.
The loft! I just went upstairs.
That's crazy. I mean, technically that is a loft.
It's crazy that that tarot card reading said, don't be worried about silence or anything like that, because all of those words that I was getting right off the bat when I was talking to Sam were all negative and crazy, and ever since you did the whole reading, it's been silent. I felt the house like turn on, like come alive, and after that, not much. Okay, whoever's up here with me, sorry Sam, I'm going to borrow this. I'm going to use this device. First of all, hello. I don't know if you remember who I am, but I'm going to introduce myself here in a little while. You might remember who this is. We had him brought back so he could spend the night here with us. The entity that is attached to this doll, or any of the other spirits or entities here inside the doll house, Can you please come up here and answer a few questions for me? This thing that I'm holding in my hand should be able to hear your voice, even though I cannot. Why are all the mannequins staring at me? It's like they all know where I'm at. Okay, I'm gonna do an EVP. Is there anything you guys want me to ask?
Yeah, ask who's downstairs, because the camera is moving right now.
Oh, good. Okay, here we go. Is there an entity or spirit still attached to this doll right here in this chair? Do any of the spirits in this house remember who I am? Alarm? There's an alarm going off?
Like the door?
I don't know. An alarm just went off.
What do you mean?
An alarm just went off.
Alarm? There shouldn't be an alarm.
Like a house alarm.
What the just happened?
Hello?
Evil! Our device just said evil.
Don't let him put me in the box. I really hate the box.
The alarm went off again, and so did the puppet in the box. He said, "Don't put me in the box. I don't like the box."
That's what we were talking about. Wait. Well, listen. Remember, the owner had to hide Sam. She put him in a box.
Oh, dude, that's true.
What's going on? Do you want us to come?
I just checked the front door. I mean, I'm downstairs now. There's nothing here.
How? What did it sound like?
I don't know how to describe it. Like a different kind of car alarm, like a house alarm. But the door's fine. It's locked. The puppet went off, dude. I'm not even in that room. It's facing the room where we started.
Wait, it's off. What do you mean? It's off. When we got here, I asked if they could turn off all animatronics because we didn't want it to interfere with anything at all. I swear, we unplugged them all, then the wall and everything. So how the f*** did that one go off then? Don't know. Okay, there could be some explanation to it. It could have batteries. But the timing, weird. It is very odd. So, let's just go ahead and debunk that, I don't know. But it going off doesn't make sense.
Okay, I'm back upstairs. I don't know if that was somebody else downstairs that just caused all of that. But if you are down there, can you please shut it off again? I'm going to go ahead and play what was recorded on this EVP and see if it says anything.
Is there an entity or spirit still attached to this doll right here in this chair? Do any of the spirits in this house remember who I am? Alarm? Is an alarm going off?
Play it one more time.
Is there an entity or spirit still attached to this doll right here in this chair? Do any of the spirits in this house remember who I am? Alarm? Is an alarm going off?
Oh, after I asked if there is something attached to the doll, the alarm again? Dude, what is that? I'm not going all the way back downstairs to check. The door was locked. It sounds like a burglar alarm.
Come sit with me.
Dude, that device? Our device just said, come sit with me. Where are you? Is he in the attic?
I'm in the attic next to the doll in the chair.
Okay, the camera turned to the little Robert doll, and that's a table right there. It said, come sit with me. Are you sitting with Sam?
Yeah.
Dude, something is going on, and it is creepy as shit. How are you doing, Wyatt?
I feel fine so far still. Nothing horribly unnerving has happened. I definitely haven't gotten that painful, sick feeling like last time. When I asked if something was attached to Sam, there's a very clear yes, and then another, what sounds like a full sentence. I can't make it out, but you might have to listen to it and see what you think it says.
Okay, would you like us to make our way inside so that we can listen to it, and then we see if we can approach this a little bit different?
Maybe, yeah, because I don't know what the hell is going on downstairs. Like I said, I just ran down there, and the door's locked, everything is where it should be. I don't know what that is.
Okay, we're gonna make our way inside because it's humid as f***, out here and my hair looks like a fro, and River's getting attacked by gigantic cockroaches that are the size of guinea pigs. Dude, they're definitely the size of like a small chihuahua.
Did anyone turn a dead bell on?
Yes, a long time ago. Like when we first started, I stuck one on the Ouija board in that room where everything started happening. Why?
I just heard it go off.
Shut up.
It's on a Ouija board down there where it just said, "Come sit with me."
Yes. There's a chair there. Oh my God.
He was in that room.
Yes.
That's that room, right?
Yes. Wait a second. The camera literally turned towards the Robert the doll. What if it's not even tracking the doll?
Whoa, dude,
what if it tracked somebody walking into that room?
Hold on. Also, the alarm he's hearing when he went upstairs, drawing him downstairs. Then, that puppet animatronic went off.
Yeah.
Almost trying to lead him into that room.
Dude,
come sit with me.
I know where we should go.
Right there to that table?
Yes, there's a bench where me and River can sit, and there's a separate chair where you can sit.
Dude, that's where he first started feeling sick.
We might be able to find some answers there.
Okay, I'll meet you guys down there at that table then.
So go.
Let's go inside. We met back up with Wyatt, and we are here in the area where Wyatt first started having that feeling, like something was starting to control his body and he felt very sick. Now what we believe is that this entity or something here was trying to lead Wyatt back down here. Said, "Come and sit." So we decided to join back up.
It was kind of weird.
Did you just hear that? I don't know if we caught that.
Wyatt, think about this. You said you heard an alarm going off. As the alarm goes off, you started heading down here. You said that this animatronic right here also went off.
I was on the other side.
Think about this. What if it was drawing you down into this room? It also said sit down.
The weird thing too is when I first came in here, when I retrieved Sam, the doll, who's upstairs now, I put him right here in this chair. And that was the only place that he answered me, would talk to me, was here. Up there he didn't at all.
That is weird.
I was standing right here also. Remember how I told you I felt like the house just came alive, it just turned on? I'm not even kidding, I was standing right here and it was almost like a wind. It came rushing into the door, I could feel it physically.
The camera pointed towards this room.
Yes.
Yeah, it was weird. It was super weird.
Like there's nothing that can set it up. It's not motion. So how the did that happen?
I wasn't even close to do that. I already made it past the stairs and I was about to leave the kitchen when it turned on.
If there is somebody who set that doll off, maybe you can do it again. Show us that you're here. Show us how much power you have, please.
I don't know what it, like I can't even describe the feeling that was. It was like after, while you guys were doing the tarot reading and I was in here, it was like the house understood, if that makes sense, you know? It just, everything. I have this, too.
What is that?
This was given to us.
Traumatic. Wyatt.
I'm getting the chills again. This was given to us by one of the caretakers who has been spending a lot of time in the house alone. And he wrote a little note to us. Just, I don't even know what it says. I haven't read it yet.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even see him do that.
He handed it to me.
No spirit.
No spirit. What are you trying to say? Is it something else?
What's that? I can hear it. Sounds like it's above.
Were you upstairs?
Look at me.
Look at me.
Where? Dude, why is the motion camera just straight on the little Robert doll? Whoa.
Erase it.
What? It just said erase it. Wyatt has a note in his hand. What's going on? What'd you say? Whoa.
Okay, so he left us a lot of like tips and tricks for getting activity to start in the house, but a few of them are creeping me out. This one says, the crawler doesn't like to leave the stairs. Use that to your advantage. There's images on the fridge right here that they've been putting up of children who come into this house to experience the museum, and they draw pictures of what they see. One of them looks like a spider person. One of them is a doll with like a bunch of ghosts coming out of it, and it just said no spirit. That just tripped me out. It said no spirit. There's another one, and it's just a shadow person, but the child, you can tell by the handwriting, wrote on the page, not human.
Wait, that's outside. Non-human.
Whoa. Get this too, think back to your tarot reading. If you sleep in the museum, some may leave a message for you. Robert! The rubber doll! The rubber doll! Dude, look! It's on the rubber doll! Robert wrote this! Wait, Robert! It's the guy, the caretaker! No way!
Yes, that's who wrote all this stuff on the paper. Yes, you're right.
Did you hear that? Right before that? It sounded like something, like this whole table behind us just moved. Real quick, it also says, we have a spirit that mimics voices and people. Good luck, Robert. I should not. Dude, the tarot reading.
Wow. Wait, so there's that many spirits here, or do you think it's the one entity that's just making themselves known and be seen as different things from children?
That's what I'm wondering. Based off the tarot reading and what happened to us last time we were here, I feel like there is an entity that is the one that wants to follow people, right? Wants to use their energy and attach to them. Portrays itself as this little girl with a goat's head, as all these other things.
Dude, that just moved.
We know you're here with us. Can you come out?
Watch.
She said watch. We know you're here with us. Can you come out and speak with us, please?
Who's making those animatronics go off? The twins.
Okay, actually, I need to explain this to you guys. While we made our way in here to meet up with Wyatt, we changed the batteries. There were these two animatronic twins that had set off twice in the whole process of us changing batteries.
A lot of these devices, if you want to call them that, the animatronics, a lot of them have the batteries completely removed, or if they take direct power, they're not even plugged in.
Well, whoever is here,
Dude, they're smart.
yeah,
They know what's going on.
just gonna say, whoever is here is very, very smart and has a lot of power.
Yeah, you can feel it. It feels weird in this house. It did not feel like this when we first showed up until I felt that energy rush into this room. This too, I want you to listen to this. I think this might hold the secret as to who this mimic is. I asked about a spirit being attached to Sam, the doll, and you can hear a yes, but I don't know what comes after.
Is there an entity or spirit still attached to this doll right here in this chair? Do any of the spirits in this house, spirits still attached to this doll right here in this chair?
Like it's describing Sam.
Not only that, at the very end, right before it stops, it almost sounds like, literally, almost like the tarot reading, which is crazy, because I did not say that out loud. It almost sounds like someone said, left it open, or leave it open, or something like that.
Oh, just like the reading.
That's weird.
And that up there is where, last time that we were here, a long time ago, we were getting told about behind the mirror, something about a mirror, a vortex in this building. Dude, up in that corner there is a really old antique mirror that is hidden away.
And it's covered with a black sheet.
We were told this, by the way, when we first came here.
Yeah.
The owner told us. She said she watched the episode, and we had no idea about the mirror.
What's crazy too is that's where narrator saw a person, the outline of someone was in that corner.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. Dude, my body. Okay, continue this real quick.
Attached to this doll right here in this chair. Do any of the spirits
Okay, yes. He is watching something. I want to say he is watching from over there. Then it says, you left it open.
Yeah, you left it open, something like that. You can hear the open so clear.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Do any of the spirits in this house remember who I am? Alarm? There's an alarm going off?
Whoa.
I had to end it with the alarm going off.
Let's try Adam's method.
Oh, yes.
This is to see how smart this entity is. This spirit, whoever is here, there could be multiple spirits as well that are attached to a different doll.
Right.
Remember, we learned the last time that this entity is the master and is controlling all of these other spirits here.
Oh, I got an idea. Okay, let's run it and ask a question.
You've been before!
Whoa.
You remember, huh?
Wait, dude, that could mean two things. You've been here before, they remember, or this entity controlled you, because I was just talking about this. Oh, you've been controlled before? That makes sense.
Yeah.
It tried to get me real hard.
We're gonna do a recording, and we're trying to figure out if you can understand what we are saying. By you saying the specific word that I asked you to say, it'll help us understand that you can hear what we say. Can you say Puppet Master?
Everybody's so loud. It sounds like somebody is, trying to get us to go up there now.
Yeah, it's like a game of tug-of-war right now.
Oh gosh.
Okay. He did not say it during the recording, so this is what we got after. Attached to him.
Dude, I heard it too. The little Puppet Master,
Dude, holy attached to him.
Oh my.
There is also...
Did you just hear that voice, guys? I'm really sorry, I did not mean to interrupt.
The most recent drawing is that of a little girl who's attached to one of these dolls here, one of the kids said.
One more time. I'm gonna do it one more time, okay? We need you to say it nice and clear, please.
The little girl, whoever you are, can you do it again?
On the count of 3, say Puppet Master. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a little girl.
That did not sound good at all.
Who are you?
I don't know if maybe it didn't like that.
Hate!
I don't think so, man. Something's going on.
I didn't use that word at all when I was in here up by myself. Puppet Master, I did not...
Attach!
Oh, you're the first one that said that. I did not say that word at all.
Is that you, the one that messed with me last time?
Are you watching us? Can you come over this way? Show yourself to us again?
Wait and see.
Is there some way you can prove that you're here with us?
You make one of these dolls light up again? Make noise? Is that the spirits here causing them to go off? Hey, over here. Where? Show us, please.
This is feeling weird.
Yeah.
You feel it?
Yeah.
It's very intense.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that feeling that I got was different. I've never felt that.
I think the fact that when we first came here, we didn't know a whole lot of information, right? Now we're back, and we know what this thing is capable of. Was that why? Did you hear that?
It's like right behind me. I keep looking that way. I can feel it. Whatever it is, it's right there. I know you're right there.
If you want us to go out there,
Curse!
set one of those devices off, please.
Curse, this is cursed land. That's the second time I said that when I was in here by myself.
You won't leave!
You won't leave.
Why will they? You won't leave? Whoa! Why do you say that? Urgent! Not good. That's what the card reading said.
Yeah.
Are we in danger? Do you have enough energy to turn this one on again? The puppet in the box?
You guys know what's weird? It just said looking back. She told us that the bathtub is full of all these dolls right now.
So what if maybe some of those dolls or one of those dolls in the bath is being used? It's very lonely here. Whoa. Who are you trying to keep here? Is it Wyatt? The one you tried to control last time? Please give us an answer. We are not here to get rid of you. We're not here to harm you. We just want to talk. You set off that puppet right there when Wyatt was in here alone. Can you please do it with all of us here as well? If you need energy, we have all of these devices. Gather as much as you can. Not that energy.
It's very lonely here. It's so nice to talk.
We once stayed. Emma? Emma? Are you the little girl? What? What's going on?
I gotta check that. The fridge.
Get out!
We won't stay. Get out. Are you warning us?
She is on exit. She is on exit. Emma!
No.
What's going on? Shut up. Emma! No way!
No way.
It says in attic too. Just a few minutes ago, there was a few random words. It said go down to ghost hunter. Did she just come down?
Ghost child attic. In. Emma. Whoa, dude. That is insane. Did this little girl just warn us? I know she might have left. Can someone else tell us something though? Was it a warning?
Emma, again! Emma device!
Emma, if that's you, can you turn this box?
Hello, friends!
Shut up.
Wait, whoa. Remember the tarot reading?
I was just gonna say that.
This object.
My object. In the bathtub? Dude, this is insane, guys. My arm? I'm not kidding.
Be careful. I know exactly what you were just gonna say. I was just thinking.
This thing will make you 100% believe that you are clear. Are you messing with us?
We don't want to be forceful. If this is the darker entity, we command you to tell us the truth.
What are the odds? Like, think about it, dude. Already we're getting lots of information about what's in here. You know? Emma, dude. How?
That's crazy.
Can I just ask real quick? Sorry. What was the very first word that came out of your device?
Demon. I had the doll sitting here with my watch in his lap. That was the very first word that came out.
Do you think that's why Emma just left?
You will. True. I have not.
Again.
What if it's not an actual little girl?
Right. We just pulled 3 cards.
Look at me. What the?
You right here? Where do we look?
Answer the phone.
Imagine we just hear a random phone go off. Let me grab my little candle over there.
If you call a phone, I'll answer it. Some believe that if a phone rings, a spirit from the other side can talk. Do you want to have a clear conversation?
Something doesn't feel right.
I know.
You've said look at me twice. We cannot see you with our own eyes. Unless if you manifest enough energy to show us what you look like. This is why we have all these special objects, these devices, for you to show us that you are around. Because those will go off from your energy. They will detect you. And that's selfishly.
Follow her. Selfishly. What?
It just said 2 words at once. I've never heard it do that. No.
Simultaneous, yeah.
Follow who? Emma? Where do you want us to go?
The tarot reading is right.
Someone else.
We know. We had a feeling. We're ready for you to tell us now. We're done playing this game.
It just sounded like someone was pretty late. Are you right here? Right arm?
Quiet. Bridge again. There's a photo with the right arm missing.
Yeah.
Is it the right arm?
Yeah.
You're sure of it?
I swear I'm positive.
And these are spirits that these little kids are seeing?
Yeah.
Go left.
Left out there.
Okay.
We'll go. Whoa, dude, what if we're about to see a spirit with 1 arm missing?
Yeah, all of those have recently been drawn by children that have come into the museum. Just a new thing they started doing.
You want us out here? Yeah.
Encouragement?
Okay.
At the door.
What door?
Whoa.
Does it feel weird? It doesn't feel right, right? I'm not...
No, this whole house feels off.
You stay where you're at, buddy.
Yeah, that might be the worst one of them all.
This door? Show us where you are, please.
Who's the evil entity?
Ugh.
Will you speak?
What? I just can't see anything. So scary. I keep getting like these muscle spasms, like in my arms.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind
I
of
think it's because I'm like really nervous.
The spirit wants to talk.
Okay,
I was just going to say when you speak with us.
we want to talk as well. Can you please show us where you are?
Okay. Does it sound like the attic again?
Yeah. Scared.
Dude, I do not want to go up there by myself. I don't blame you.
Trickster.
Dude, that's insane.
Are you giving us information on who this is? Are they hiding from us?
Yeah, I got your back.
I watched live lots of karate. I know it a little bit, and I'll chop a motherfucker.
Cobra Kai, to be specific.
Are you trying to... What the Okay, don't do that in the darkness.
Boy.
Alright? How is he supposed to step if he can't see where he's going?
Dude, did you hear that right before? Don't move. I heard what sounded like a...
No way.
Right before the bell.
Why not? Is that where the bad one is? Are they making those noises?
We gotta make a move, boys.
Yeah.
We gotta tell them what's up. I'm coming! No! Wait! Come here! I don't know where I'm going. Dude, it's the thing.
You're wondering if this is really happening. Yes, it is.
Did you just hear what it said? No. If you're wondering if this is really happening, yes it is.
Well, that took a while, but they finally did it.
Thank you.
I think it just mocked you, Ryan.
Why?
When we were just making our way over here, you said we gotta show them what's up, right?
Yeah.
It says "What's up?" question mark right after that went off.
No way. Dude, my whole body is just cold.
Thank you.
What the f...
Tap it?
What the f...
I don't get it.
How is it
dude.
going off?
I don't understand it. Did you just do that?
Okay, wait. Does he have like a wire? Flip him? I don't think he's attached to that.
Lift him?
Yeah, I don't think he's attached to that.
Wait, you can actually... There's no wire! Dude, I have this guy in my hands, bro! There's nothing on him! I didn't know you could pick this thing up. This is terrifying.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. I just wanted to know. Look neat, look good, snazzy. He just took...
What the hell was that noise? Did you just hear that?
Guys, did you also just hear what your device said?
Yeah.
He's watching you?
It's watching you. You heard that too?
Yeah.
Whatever that was? Yeah. Was that like a jingling sound?
I almost thought a different animatronic was about to go off.
Whoa. Isn't there a bell at the front door?
There is.
A normal, like a shop bell.
Yeah, it goes. Cling.
But I don't know if that was a bell, guys.
What was that? Do it again?
Okay, does any of our cameras make that noise? Sorry.
I don't think so.
Oh, wait.
What?
Oh, is it that?
No, it didn't do anything. Nothing.
Wait, what are you playing at?
My other app is open anything?
Okay, wait. You didn't hear this?
It's close.
I don't know.
Where did that noise come from? Bro, this is getting, like, weird.
It's watching you.
Who's it? And what is it waiting for?
That's what's weirding me out. Why? They remember us. They know who we are. They know what we're doing. Why is it waiting? What's it waiting for?
God damn it, Ripper!
Right.
I'm sorry. Dude, my soul just jumped out of my body, bro. Everything. I just literally completely left. Like, gone. And then I came right back. I'm on edge!
Damn. I don't know where I am, okay? It's all new territory.
Not new territory. We've been here a year ago.
Things have changed, Ryan. It's been a year, okay?
Who just started setting things off? Can you give us your name?
Okay.
What the f*** was that, guys? What's going on? Hello? They've been locked. They stopped throwing off the chair?
Yes, they were on the chair.
Whoa, dude, that's kind of scary.
Agree with us.
Okay, hang on. Safety. Well, yeah. I mean, no, you're not gonna get that, dude.
Poor choice of words. That's a very poor choice. What the f*** just happened?
You won't leave.
He won't leave again.
Die.
Broken. No.
Guys, you won't leave. Die.
Dude, no way they're broken.
Brand new.
Where were those on the ground?
It was on the chair, man. On the chair.
Where did it land?
Like back here.
What?
Broken.
Did you throw these? Where did you just get all this energy from?
Wait, can you turn them off?
No, it won't let me. They're still on.
No way.
But it's just like now a gray screen.
Where do you want us to go?
I hate to say this, but we may need somebody else.
Whoa, that's kind of crazy.
Maybe we need somebody who can come and give us a little bit more information by like what they feel in and what they hear, like a psychic medium. Again, what we should do is contact somebody local who we don't know, have them meet up with us tomorrow and see what they feel. Because right now, dude, we're like stuck in such a weird position. This thing is like trying to say that this entity, whoever it is trying to say that we can't leave. That's not right. That's not good. So maybe we need to try and approach this in a different way, starting tomorrow.
Trying to command us and tell us what to do probably isn't a good sign.
No, it's not. That is a horrible, that is not good at all.
Yeah.
I honestly agree, because what has happened so far tonight is pretty insane. What's that? What? Did you hear the bell there?
No.
That's the doorbell. The one we touched.
No. Whoa. Tarot reading. We did not hear that, Wyatt.
No?
No, we did not hear that. Now you're hearing.
My heart literally just dropped. I thought someone was about to walk in the door.
This is what the reading said, dude. You would visualize things. You will hear things that's not actually happening.
Like the hallucinations that you did say that. We also have to keep in mind too, it said we could possibly receive messages about the house and the spirits in it in our dreams.
Oh my god, dude. Okay. That's the plan. We are going to meet up with somebody professional. We will make sure it happens. Get a little bit more guidance is what we need, man. We need help, and then you'll know what the right path is. This is different. This is not somebody just saying, please help us. Please help me. I don't think that would be the route that we're going to be going. I think we are going to uncover and find out why this thing wanted Wyatt. We are back. This is night 2, and we have a special guest. This is to hopefully help us get a little bit more information on what we got last night, and also following with what we got the last time we were here.
My name is Diane Levin, and I am a psychic medium, curandera, here in San Antonio, Texas. And yes, I'm a born psychic medium, so I can see, hear, smell, feel everything.
So, just to verify, this is your first time ever being here?
Yes, I had never been here before in my life, so this is really interesting, and the energy is really off the wall right now. I do know that a seance was done here, and there's a pentagram on the floor somewhere. It will be a portal, pretty much.
We were thinking of staying the night. Do you think it's a good idea or a bad idea?
I can say that you will survive.
Oh my, why would you say it like that? That's great.
You will make it, but you might run out in the middle of the night, probably about 3:30 around that time. So you can attempt, but I don't think you will sleep very well. And just think, a severe storm will be hitting overnight as well.
Was it last night that was a full moon?
It's actually tomorrow morning is when I do an altar for it, but it will be tonight as well. The full moon radiates the 3 days before and 3 days after. We're already in that full moon energy. Oh my goodness. Holy sh**. How you gonna say it? This thing has a thing attached to it. Hold on, let me give it space. It knows who I am, and it's not happy.
Look at my arm right now.
Yeah.
That is
Mine
so
too.
crazy. That's off. That was supposed to be off, I swear.
Greetings. Yes. Yeah, it is.
That's not funny, guys.
This guy is waking up others next to it. There are others in here that are just as strong as this guy.
There's something that I just read for the very first time, and it's about the doll maker. It says the doll maker was an ordinary man like any other. He had a passion to make and collect dolls. He moved into this house sometime in the 40s. Many mysterious things kept happening in the house. This made him go insane, and used his knowledge to turn himself half human, half doll. And then it says that if people go missing and there's dolls that appear here, he's turned them into dolls.
I can... There's a spirit standing over there watching us.
That's weird that you say that, because we were all in here and we heard noises this way, and it said that they were here
And said, look at me. I think 2 or 3 times, and we had no idea what was going on. Look at me. Again. We had moved him where he originally was about a year ago.
Okay.
Which he was in that doorway. We couldn't see anybody, but then we start walking around the corner, and then he finally goes off because they said that they were in this general area.
He doesn't like y'all at all. I feel like this guy wants to scratch you.
Whoa, he wants to, like, attack one of us, or all of us?
Well, see this, buddy?
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. There's another spirit, but that spirit moves through the house. They work together. You know, they're in the same frequency. I want to go through there.
Yeah.
Something is growling. Oh my God. There is some serious stuff in here. I was not expecting this amount of energy. There is an entity just messing with every doll. Like, this doll won't be possessed, but it will be because of that guy who's running around. He's not a guy, but it's that thing.
Do you think this could have been or was once the spirit of somebody, or do you think this is something else?
No, this is something else. None of these feel like they were ever human form.
What? Was that a voice? Yeah.
Oh, they didn't like that I said that.
Yeah.
Because they want a human body.
Whoa, dude. Okay, the reason why we're reacting like this is because, again, we were here about a year ago. Something horrible happened to one of us.
Okay.
And this is why we have you here, is to figure out more, because we can only do so much.
It's him.
Whoa, wait, what are you... Whoa.
Him.
Can you please... We did not tell you, right?
Nope, I don't know you guys. I just met y'all like 20 minutes ago or 30 before we started filming.
You just pointed at Wyatt.
Yes.
That is correct.
I heard his name, that's why. And,
Give me this. This is... Dude. Whoa.
so, there is something that you haven't healed, and you carry it with you.
Like a vulnerability on that?
Yes. And that's why.
I did a tarot reading last night. I did the 3 method.
Oh.
And this is exactly the information that we were getting. Something was not properly cleansed or closed off. After the last visit, he has some sort of unfinished business, and this is why he chose to come back. We didn't even want to go.
But you are the one that they want to scratch you. It remembers, it won't forget. They know certain souls, and they're testing you.
Do you think it was multiple spirits trying to do this to Wyatt, or do you think it was...
It was one specific that's targeting him. The others are playing along too, don't get me wrong. They want their piece too. But there's a lot in here. There you go. There you go. They're moving themselves down.
That was the bell in there.
Yeah, the dead bell.
It wants him. It wants to hurt him. It wants him to suffer. Okay, I don't like the center of attention over there.
So this is where we're gonna sleep.
So this guy, I don't know about that. He's the one that's tied to the pentagram that I saw. They were trying to use him as a conduit.
Oh my god. Dude, guys, I remember what happened last year. We were right here, and we got told that there was a ritual that was performed here. I wonder if it came from him.
Yeah, they succeeded, and that's why this doll is off limits. It should be, I hate to say this in front of it, but should be locked up, like in the ground, blessed and protected and kept. It should not be here at all. And now I understand why the one downstairs was acting up, because this one is a lot more aggressive. So downstairs,
That was loud. Did you just hear something running?
I did. It was,
While we parted ways with Wyatt came in here last night, that device down there that you said also is helping possibly this one,
Right.
It went off while it was just him. He said, "Don't put me back in the box. I don't like the box."
Don't let him put me in the box. I really hate the box.
oh wow.
The fact that he said that, and you said that this entity, this doll, does not want to be, it should be locked up.
It should be.
I think we were told last night, like, don't put me back in the box.
Right, and there you go, that validates what I just heard. That's not what they want, because they want to be free to torment and hurt, and that is literally like, a demonic entity that's roaming through the house. The one that was running on the stairs, and I just would not stay here. I would not.
That's kind of crazy because the first word that came out of Wyatt's device when it was alone was demon, right? No way.
Yeah, it is a demon. Because I've said enough a lot already and talked about them, they're not very happy.
What do you suggest we do to try and find out more information? Because we do want to...
So if I was you, I would stick together.
Okay.
Room together. So maybe an hour here, an hour there, an hour there, and an hour there, but do not separate. I do not encourage that at all. I would not do that because there's too many high-level demonic entities. This one being number 1, the one running around is 2, and then the other one's 3. Yeah, yeah, it's here. You can feel your goosebumps and everything. I can feel all of your goosebumps.
Not left.
Yeah, you won't sleep. You won't sleep. When you don't have control of your physical body, that's an open invitation. So just keep that in mind.
I have enough black salt to circle my bed tonight.
Wow. I'm impressed.
This place is crazy,
Yes,
right?
yes, it's absolutely beyond haunted. And if people don't believe it, they need to pay and spend the night. Are y'all sleeping in here?
Yes. Is that a bad idea?
It is.
So he's fighting over us.
Right,
Fighting over the attention, right?
right. Let's come back.
Crazy, dude.
Originally,
He hasn't even gone off again. No.
it's definitely going to be an interesting night. You will probably have the most action tonight than you did in the last time that you came here and last night.
Oh, that is so unsettling. Last night when we were in that room, we had
That room? Yeah. Bob,
what we think could potentially be a little girl, but we also know that, demonic entities alive.
yes, and it's not a little girl, because I have not seen a single child spirit in here. And these are very warped entities, and that's why I know that they've never been human.
Weird. So we got the name Emma. Weird enough, there are children that come here who draw what they see in the house.
Right.
On the fridge in there are some of the drawings, and on that drawing, or on one of the drawings, has the name Emma.
Remember, they can appear as anything
Right.
they want.
Honestly, thank you so much.
I'm glad you helped us, kind of validate already all the information that we had gathered.
Yeah.
I'm glad now that we know 100% that it is, because we believed as well what you were saying. This is what our new series is about. I'm so happy about it because
Yeah.
we've been bringing just random people to come and help us
Yeah.
discover and figure out the doll right here. Its eyes just lit up.
Oh, yeah.
So now that we know, and the fact that you just pointed at Wyatt, we obviously know what happened to him. There's something that wants to hurt him. It just flashed again. Son of a... That was so bright. That was so bright.
And notice it's when you said Wyatt's name, so...
What would you suggest?
For us to do so that he can basically, because the last time we were here, we felt like maybe a piece of this thing or something had followed Wyatt, and
Right.
Wyatt was just having a hard time for such a long time.
You need to get a spiritual cleanse when you're done.
Just it. I think you caught it, Rick. That thing's off. It's off. It's not supposed to be doing anything.
Yeah.
It moves. We had the honor to demonstrate how all these work.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That legit, 100%
aligned with a year ago and last night. So now we know what to do, and
Yeah.
we'll see if we can make it through the whole night. After we just got the psychic reading, I know this is not a good idea, but I think we should do the Estes method. And what I was thinking is... weird. What I was thinking is leave the two of you down here, and I go upstairs in the attic, and I go under. I'm only saying that because you are trying to get the answers. This is why we came back. This is Wyatt's episode, Wyatt's location. Something wants him.
Right, so if he asks the questions, then maybe that'll help us understand, or help him understand what's around what needs to be done.
Now here's another thing. We won't know these answers until we look back through the footage, because I'm going to a totally different area. I feel like that feels more credible when we do it like that.
Someone's upstairs. That sounds like there's a person upstairs.
You guys ready? Let's do it. We're in for a night.
Are you scared for him at all? A little bit. When I was in here by myself last night, it was really weird. Like, I feel like the house generally just targets people if they're alone. That's probably why she warned us not to do this. But it might be a good idea, especially considering he's doing the Estes. We'll see what happens. Hopefully he doesn't end up with the scratches she was talking about.
I feel like this guy wants to scratch you.
No, she's pretty adamant about you getting scratches.
Ain't nothing behind me now. I got soft. Oh, that's a book.
Yeah, you have the Dollmaker Diary.
Oh, good. Whoever can hear my voice, we just had a guest come through who could actually see you and speak to you. Now we're doing an Estes method. That means Ryan, who is upstairs, should be able to hear your voice through the device that is sitting in front of him.
We know.
If you could answer these questions through him, we would appreciate it. I'm going to turn this one on as well.
Yeah.
Just set it here.
You are in danger.
So we can't hear exactly what he's saying, but I guess we're just gonna hope that through him.
Turn into him.
Did you hear something?
Yeah.
Is that?
I heard Ryan a little bit. There's something else, though.
While we're asking questions, if there's anyone in here or down on this floor with us, can you turn on one of the animatronics? We're trying to prove that you're here.
Help me to get out. Your body.
If you need help, we could try to help you in some way.
Source.
Whatever the entity is here that wants to cause harm, who are you? Why are you here?
While you're running that, I'm also going to run mine to make sure I'm on airplane mode. Everything's
A
off.
portal.
You hear it again.
Yeah.
Opened.
Where did you come from?
Was it really a ritual? Did someone place you into an object that's now...
Shut up. The first word.
Yes.
Wait.
We want him.
I like to come here. Is there a portal? Is that how you come and go? Are you able to leave?
You can actually leave this house?
That's weird.
After what happened to us a year ago, and the interaction that we had with our guest just a few minutes ago, we got confirmation that you are not something human.
Wait and see.
Wait. Put that in a line. Wyatt, wait and see.
You will be mine.
Are we in danger sleeping here?
Massive.
Massive.
Wait and see, massive.
Wait. You were told that some of the kids who draw the drawings of the entities say that there's this one massive one that crawls around.
Yeah, they called it crawler.
And while we were doing the walkthrough, we almost heard, we heard like something was like crawling around.
Yeah, true, maybe it was that.
And she was like, oh, that's him.
Is that you? The one that...
The lights.
Go ahead, we'd love to see it. Are you the one they call the crawler? Are you all of these spirits that they see? I wonder if it can, like, change itself, you know? She said they could portray themselves as different spirits, little children.
A mimic, and has like mimicked several different things and now is able to utilize those different things.
Because it wants to cause fear and harm to some people, but it wants to, like, lure other people in.
5 spirits.
Strike.
I asked if it was all of them. 5.
She said that there's multiple spirits here.
Well, there's the crawler one, the one with no hand, because they got a doll that had one hand.
Right.
The goat kid, because they had a picture of a child goat.
There's Bob, and there's also someone upstairs.
Right, she was saying those are different entities.
Right.
Something just touched me.
What about the spirit attached to this one here? The puppet. Are you here with us? Can you let us know?
We want to speak with
That
you.
was scary.
That's
Yeah. Did you hear that behind you?
Don't say that, no.
I swear, that was like something moved. We were warned that you guys have a lot of energy tonight, a lot of power. Can you try your best to scare us out of here? Show us what you can do?
Show you.
Show him up there, don't show us. Yeah, you know what?
You are already gone.
Give us a sign. Sam, you're up there with my brother.
Draining the batteries.
That's a burst.
Draining the batteries?
I was just talking about how they have all the energy.
That was really loud.
Scribes.
Is that a dog?
Oh, there's a dog.
She told us that there are no little kids here. What is that? That sounded like a little kid.
Who are you?
Something that... Dude, I was just talking about showing us what we can do. It says, me. Little boy me. It says draining the batteries and then that happened.
I just said Sam. I said Sam. There with my brother.
Did you just touch me? Is that you?
Holy sh**. Is that upstairs with Ryan?
What's your real name? Do you have one? Or are you just something not of this world? Not a person. An energy. If you have a name, will you tell us? But if you don't, can you say the word energy?
I have such bad anxiety right now. I'm like terrified.
We don't mind whatever you say. We're here to find out how much power you have.
And we're not here to get rid of you.
I have him. Get out now.
If that is you, Sam, I heard that too.
Yeah.
You said one word to me when I first came in here yesterday by myself. Can you say it again? That'll show us.
If you are this said thing, you should be very powerful, especially in a place like this.
You have no idea. Turning you.
We need you to help us.
With what? Somebody told us they don't want to go back in a box.
You have to give him to us.
But we don't want to go back into a box. Hit that device again.
If somebody's talking about Wyatt right now, we will not give him away. We won't give him up.
Can't believe it said your name.
That's crazy.
Wyatt.
That is crazy. That doesn't happen very often.
No. Like, considering this place,
I was like gonna say where we are.
that's... Oh, dude.
What is it specifically that makes you want to target me? I was told it's some kind of weakness or something along those lines. What is it specifically? Can you tell me that? They said you were angry and upset. The spirit attached to this guy doesn't like us or really want us here. If you really want us to leave, and you really want to scratch someone, you can try it to me. See if you can do it. We'll leave.
So why did you say that?
I'm curious, dude. Of all the things,
Can you hold this? I want to try something real quick.
I just found this jacket.
Trust the man.
Wow. What man? I just found this Jack in the Box, and it says weak. I just asked. I said, what is it specifically? Whoa. Can you explain a little more, please? Dude, my arm is starting to chill up. Okay, to say this real quick, this is a 1950 Jack in the Box. Robert, the guy who works here.
Wyatt.
You boy! Shut up. Whoa. Right after each other? That's weird. There ain't no coincidence there, bud. Keep going, what is it?
We have him.
Robert trapped an entity of a prisoner during an investigation at the old Wilson County Jail after tricking it into making a deal with him because it wanted to escape jail. Whenever the box is opened, the entity is free and able to wander, but is bound back into the box whenever it's closed. I found this closed, by the way. Weird. Should I open it and see? That's kind of along the lines of don't put me back in the box. That's strange. I know. But you said you found it closed, so... Yeah. Try it. Open it up.
You're working with danger.
I don't know. I hate Jack in Boxes. I think that's how you can open it, right?
Yeah.
I just felt a really heavy thump.
That was the loudest.
Is the back door locked?
Yeah, it's locked.
That
do you do this?
Should I do first?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Oh, jeez! Again, same line. Shut up.
Needs new body.
It's dangerous.
Something or someone new, I don't...
Trust the man, I said earlier. He's dangerous.
Listen, okay, I don't know, this is what I've been thinking, I don't... What? He's dangerous! You just opened the box! Uh-oh. I heard it.
Just unleashed.
Who is it?
Evil.
Who's the man that we just let out of the box?
What did we just read? Shut up. He tricked me to do.
Okay, what do you want?
Dude, look at my arm. I'm not kidding.
You want to trade something?
Vessel?
Jolly June, the clown, says, now turn the music, crank a few more times to complete the song, and push me down into my box, snap the lid, and I'm all set to pop up again.
Oh, that's creepy. Why clowns, man? I don't get that. Yeah.
Punk. If you say jail, I know that this thing actually had someone in it. You wanted to escape.
I swear I heard somebody walking towards me. And I could feel it.
Imagine, bro. This is the thing that's been talking about don't put me back in the box.
Mm-hmm. This is so
This is one of the weirdest
You're here, come and talk to me. Give me answers.
investigations we've ever done, ever. Like, hands down.
this is hard to not immediately knowing what interactions Ryan's getting. I'm not trying to freak you out. I don't know if there's one in this house, but that sounded like the tricycle from The Shining.
Hold on, that just made me nauseous. There's baby strollers. I'm going to the bathroom. I don't need to go right now. I already went. Thank you. There's the baby strollers here that are really old, that are just like the tricycles, you know? I don't know if they squeak or anything, but...
Are you moving stuff around? You never finished your sentence on what it is that you want from me. Why you like me so much.
He's been after you.
Throw. Someone's creeping around, buddy.
You gonna throw something? Can you throw it in here?
What do you want with Wyatt?
Something flies in here. I'm not sleeping here.
Close.
Close.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do. You want to knock something over? Throw something? Move something? We are allowing it. If you think you have the power to do that, that'll prove to us that you can pick Wyatt up and scratch him. My dark humor. Look at this. Look at the face on that. What is wrong with that thing? Good. Good. I allowed them to do that.
I'm falling apart.
Try something.
Good. Try something. Like I'm going to try.
Oh.
Weird.
Go. Try something. Go. Or are they trying to tell us something?
Keep going. It's a warning. We are warning.
Shut up. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He's ready.
That's so close to me.
You want us to do something? Or were you saying you're gonna try? Bad idea. He is weak.
What was that?
Easy. I think.
Shut up.
Give me him.
Sacrifice.
Was that the end of it?
What do you mean?
Like one of us?
Correct.
Remember, she said she was getting the feeling of like an old ritual or something that created that entity, bound it to something.
I do know that the seance was done here, and there's a pentagram on the floor somewhere.
She said that a little kid is the one that did something.
Right, like someone was abused or something.
What if it was a little boy who was abused? I don't know, this is strange.
You want us to do another ritual? Is there something else we have to do? Is that the help you need from us?
Bless and run.
Shut up.
What?
A doorway is open.
Oh? How do we... No, Moot.
Don't let him put me in the box. I really hate the box.
What the...
Not back in the box.
The thing...
If that's you, the one from the jail that came out of this box, will you ring this bell right now? Can you touch it? Do you not want to go back in the box? Is that what you're telling me?
Holy doorway is open?
You're asking or you're telling me to give you Wyatt? You cannot have him.
If you don't ring this bell, I'm gonna start putting you back in the box. Better ring it. Don't think I won't. I'll do it.
Sam!
What? Sam! Shut up. Sam! No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
The doorway is open. Sam!
You should come get him.
Maybe that's what the ritual was, dude.
Wait, dude.
It's not like a specific spirit that is like trapped inside the doll, I don't think. I think the doll is a doorway.
Enough.
She was talking about how she felt like there was a ritual done, right?
Yes.
It wasn't done here.
No, it was done somewhere else.
To him.
But it probably follows him everywhere he goes.
Yeah, he's like a movable portal.
Should we go get Ryan? I feel like we should go get Ryan.
Holy...
That's kind of weird. It just said Sam.
Should we go upstairs and grab him? Why not? Danger. In trouble.
Sam. The name Sam was given to us by the owner who noticed that it was written on the foot.
Yes. Did you just see that, Ryan?
I did.
Guys,
Was that right?
Yeah.
can you hear me? Kinda.
Hold on. You want us to come get you?
Yes, something grabbed me for the second time.
Shut up. Sam's up there.
I'm good. I'm solid. Hey,
We just got Sam out of the device. I'm not kidding.
What? I am hiding.
shut the
Okay?
What happened?
Okay, hold on. Oh my god, dude. What is going on?
I'm not with you. Something went and jabbed this side. Freaked me out. That doll set off. I go back under. I feel and hear footsteps coming. Okay? And again, this one felt different. It felt like something went and grabbed me, but like, almost like tried to, I don't know, squeeze me.
Whoa, that's weird.
Also, while you were just saying that, it said follow him corrupted. Downstairs it told us a doorway was open. We were talking about the ritual, and they were saying Sam. That's when the name Sam came out.
I got portal. A portal.
You hear it again?
Yeah.
Opened. Oh, I got portal. Also, it kept saying, give him to me, or bring him to me, or I want him, or we want him. One of those.
We were asking about, like, why it wants me. I wonder if it was talking about me or him. Because after it said Sam, we were like, should we go grab the doll? And immediately out of the device, someone said, nope.
Do you guys think that... Whoa! Listen, weird, because we were being told by Diane that she believes that these two entities basically work together, but also kind of fight over things. I'm starting to get the feeling that maybe Sam is the one that really wants you. I mean, look at him, dude. Last year, he looked better.
Yeah.
Do you think he wants a new body? Basically, I was kind of like being told through the Estes, it just kind of felt that way. When he said, give him to me, or we want him, that like right away I'm like, he's just slowly deteriorating. deteriorating. What happens when he's fully gone, unless if somebody rebuilds him?
That is kind of weird to think about too. They weren't telling us like he got damaged or anything, so it is kind of strange how he's just slowly disintegrating.
Also, think of this. Look at Wyatt right now, and then look at him.
They're both almost bald.
They look alike. Like, not in a...
It's just a
Did we figure it out?
That you, Sam?
Is that why you want Wyatt?
Yeah, pick another doll, man. Come on.
Also, it said weak.
I was trying to get specifically what it is, like emotion or something. Said weak. Yeah, it didn't give me a specific emotion, but that's what it said.
What if it's talking about itself? Or it chose you because something else? Because what happened last year, we weren't really protecting ourselves much.
No. But we also
What if it weakened you?
we also didn't expect anything like this. Yeah, because it was saying like
Satan.
weird. Save that for later. Yeah. Continue explaining. What do you mean? But it was also saying when we got here something about how, you know, like we were thinking, like a piece of it or a piece of me, you know, one stayed with the other. If it's his body, his weakness, and it tried to get into me last time, maybe I kept a little piece of it.
I also got... No! I got Iliessus. I have him.
Yeah, there's like a little, like, weird, dude. I'm like a sliver stuck in me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even kidding. While we were doing the walkthrough with Diane,
Whoa. This just fucking clicked.
Yeah, they're living. I was thinking that, dude. I'm not even kidding. I was thinking about maybe some of Sam has been...
Revenge!